the more chances you have to win. Please believe it's the Whipset Sweepstakes, May 8th through May 21st.
Author Steven Johnson will tell us how all those dumb brain rot video games are actually making us all smarter. All right. Plus, hip-hop superstar Lyrics Born will be here with a very special performance. And Chris Gore has enough Star Wars-themed DVDs to choke a sarlacc. Now dig the trenches and batten down the women. It's Attack of the Show!
Pick up on this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Attack of the Show.
Yes, welcome. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. I missed you yesterday.
Yeah, I was out.
A little ill.
Yeah, not feeling so well, but I'm back.
Three-day weekend.
No,
Yeah, it happens.
no, it was
I understand.
not that way.
No, fair enough. Did you have a good weekend at least?
Oh, great 3-day weekend. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
What'd you?
No. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
What'd you do? I'm curious.
Oh, just
Anything?
what did I do? I worked on my new little project that I'm doing, little downloadable content stuff.
You're
and-
making wallpapers and icons.
Yeah, wallpapers,
and,
icons.
animated
No.
cursors, right?
It's like a little video project that I'm working
Oh,
on.
nice.
So I was working on that, just hanging out, doing my thing.
Good to hear.
How about you?
I went drifting.
How
I was
that?
in Atlanta. It was amazing. I gotta say, like,
Was it scary?
no, not at all. It was exciting, and I believe it or not, I even updated my Moblog while I was there and said, look, like, I have a new respect for this thing now. Like, I see it as a sport now, and I respect it now.
Because when I watch it, I'm just like, it's just some guys like sliding around.
I'm
It's
telling you,
hardcore.
maybe you do need to see it in person, but
Right.
I'm so glad that it's on this network now. Because after being there, it was I got taken around in a Dodge Viper by a man named Tarzan from Japan,
Nice.
who had like 3-foot tall, bright blonde Dragon Ball Z hair.
Nice.
Brilliant. I had rubber in my arm from leaving my arm out the window as we were doing donuts.
That's awesome.
Brilliant.
Very
Brilliant,
cool.
brilliant. Good things. Good things. Miss
Cool.
Lane,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah. Hanging out.
Just chilling.
What's coming up on the show?
We have DVD Day, of course, since
course.
it's Tuesday. I have a damn good download. You know, gonna be talking about some kites.
We are
apparently.
talking about kites today, yes. it's going to be cool.
Yes,
I
it's
like
gonna
the
be really
kite
cool.
thing. Normally, you don't associate kites with being elite and
Right.
hardcore.
It's like a kite hack kind of.
This is.
Yes.
This is the Linux. This is the Linux.
Linux
kite
of the kite world. Yes.
or something.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Put a penguin on it. The
That's
kids
right.
will love it. All right. Wired News has coverage. We talked about this a little while ago. We didn't go,
I was excited about this.
but
though.
Wired went. You should say this because you were excited
Well, it
about
was the Time Travelers Convention,
they
right?
pulled
And
it up- pulled this up here.
supposedly, they were setting this time and date where future time travelers would travel back into time and all
Right.
meet up kind of at the same place.
Because they only need one convention.
Right,
if
because they
people
can
could
travel
travel
through
back.
time. Right.
So
Makes sense to me.
Wired went there. Now, apparently, and I hate to break it to you, Kevin, nobody from the future showed up. Nobody. It was all present-day folks. Now, the Wired guy did say, here's an image of somebody calling the people from the future jerks because they didn't warn them about the bad weather. I thought that was kind of cute. And they had a DeLorean show up. But other than that, not a
Nice.
whole lot
Not
of
a whole
interesting
lot.
things happening at the
The
convention.
DeLorean showed up. That's
But
awesome.
now, my thing that I said in the meeting this morning is that I think we should just be refreshing the story throughout the day, maybe throughout the week or throughout the month or the year, because if people from the future did show up, guess what?
It'll instantly change.
You're going to see it right
That's
here.
awesome.
How
It's a
awesome is
great
that?
idea. It's a great idea.
Let's keep refreshing.
I like that.
Hit the F5.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
the shortcut for refresh.
Yes, I know the F5.
Just letting you know.
You're the one that uses IE.
I love that. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm pissed at Firefox right now.
Why?
I love the Firefox to death, but the second you try to open up a web page with, I don't know, multimedia, Firefox is like, oh, it freaks
Dude,
out. It doesn't know how to handle it.
Install the extensions of the plugins. It's
I've
so
got
easy.
them. They'll
One
play.
click.
It's like Windows Media is sometimes a black box. You have to double click on it or
Really?
like.
I don't
yes.
have any issues.
Oh, dude, and it crashes.
No, it does
crashes.
not.
Oh,
It does not
Firefox
crash.
so crashes.
Dude, you have a crappy system.
Look, I know you like to browse text only because it's cooler.
Yeah, I kinda-
But when you like the images and the pretty pictures and the Shock the Monkey banner ads, Firefox crashes.
What's your email address so people can email you?
It's krose@gmail.com.
Nice try. That's not my email address.
Send
either.
the hate. Is it Kevin Rose? Or
No,
is it?
no, we're not going to give
All
out our
right,
email address.
fair enough. Move
now,
on.
Kev, do you play poker?
I do actually.
Do you like playing the poker?
Love it.
How
The
about I
Texas
told
Hold'em.
you there was a way to see what other people have as their cards? Huh?
What?
Yes?
Like legit, like legally?
Like really, check this out. This right here is a video demonstration of, so you can see here that there's a card sitting there that we can't see. Okay?
This is a camera that
Right.
This is like a still camera.
We're looking through a still camera right now. Now,
Okay.
on the other side, which you can't see right now, there is kind of like a, what do they call it, like a projector that's projecting light upon the book.
All right.
Now, based upon the shadows that fall upon the book, we're going to be able to reveal what the card is.
Crazy talk.
No,
Kevin
no,
Rose.
watch. Take a look
Crazy
here. I'm going to hit
talk.
play, And you can see here that what's going to happen in a second here. Come on.
Fast forward, maybe.
Yeah, fast forward a little bit.
A little bit of that.
There we go. Okay, so now it's doing kind of like a strobe effect on the different page here, but they're actually recording all of the different shadows in what's called a Helmholtz-Reza-Prosody algorithm. I have no idea what that means.
Right.
I have no, seriously, this is how it works.
Yeah, no, this was, okay, so this was that dual image demo that they had at SIGGRAPH, apparently, where they're saying, okay, well,
Right.
here's a normal image taken from a still camera, and then by, again, measuring the light or the bounce, I guess, of the light, or measuring the pixels or something.
Right. You can actually make out from a different angle what would normally be there. It doesn't make any, I mean, it does
seems
make
legit,
sense.
though.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely
they're
legit.
using very big words to describe it, so it's got
Anytime
to
you
be
come up with
legit.
an algorithm that sounds like that one did, it's got to be legit.
And there it is. That's the dual image that you get. Interesting
It's
stuff.
pretty crazy because there's actually no camera that took this image right here. This is not camera generated. This
Right.
is all generated by the algorithm based upon the shadows, which is nuts because you would think, would you then be able to go back into old movies and film and look at shadows and like analyze what you couldn't see off screen?
Right. I don't know. I
don't
guess it
know.
all depends on the projector or how the projector plays into
I
it.
guess you're right. It's
But
interesting though.
I couldn't understand a single word of the presentation.
Yeah, neither
so,
could I. So,
yeah,
but
good luck.
Hey, you know, we'll put the links up. So you
Seriously.
can go check
and
it out
if you're
for yourself.
smart, check it out. If not,
And
just look at the
explain it
pretty
to us.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, the Organic Trade Association is trying to make organic food cool.
I love this.
This
Organic
is-
food
okay,
should
so
be cool.
They created Grocery Store Wars. So I'll pull up the movie, but before I show it, they have heroes like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ham Solo and Tofu D2.
Now, why is ham
How about
solo?
Chew Broccoli?
Chew broccoli is pretty good.
That's
Why
pretty good,
ham
right?
solo? Ham's not really good for you. right?
Well, I don't know that it's a good for you thing or it's more of an organic thing.
Right.
But anyway, so here's some of the movie here. Let me go back to the beginning there. That was they start off with this great like starship kind of sequence where the shopping cart's shooting lasers at the organic food. And these are the same guys who did the Matrix. Do you remember that? Did you ever
Yes.
see that little video?
Yes, I did see the
So,
Matrix.
you know, open your mind to organic food. And so like there's
That's awesome.
the battle with Darth Tater. And anyway, you just go watch the movie. There's not a whole lot to say about it other than it's actually really well done.
No,
and
I think this is a great way to get kids really excited about organic food and things like that, which is awesome.
yeah, there's really no
Do you eat-
reason to be excited about
Do you
organic
eat,
food.
you don't
I
eat, you eat the crappy food.
I do not.
You told me you eat hungry man dinners.
I
or-
stopped that. I used to be the kind of guy who wouldn't buy a TV dinner if I had to like open it up and stir it halfway through because that was too much work.
Oh,
I want the one that you pop in for 6 minutes and then walk away, you know? But I stopped that. I discovered the George Foreman grill like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
thanks
nice.
to
So
my
you
buddy.
are using the Foreman.
Boneless, skinless Foster Farms
Really?
chicken breast, pre-marinated teriyaki.
Nice. You should
Yep.
get them at Whole Foods. They have them organic and everything, range-free.
Yeah, it's easier at
stuff.
Albertsons.
Good stuff.
Sorry. Coming up, Sarah's Damn Good Download is a favorite of sports figures, politicians, and rock and rollers alike,
Yes.
Kevin. It's all about unifying.
That's right.
That's what it's all about. Bringing the people
Unification.
together. Yes. And you ever wonder what happens when you mount a wireless webcam on a kite? No?
Kite Linux.
No.
No.
No, it's not good. No. But it's cool.
Hey, look like somebody we know.
Hi, I'm Boss Harris. I run this place with an iron fist, cheap suits, and really bad breath. I've got the IQ of a fruit bat and anger issues.
Totally, ma'am. Harris is a complete... Mr. Harris.
A complete what?
Need a moment?
Oh,
Chew it over with Twix.
Soon I will have a new apprentice. Fulfilling your destiny.
Rated PG-13.
Need boredom insurance? Well, we're working on it. Progressive Auto Insurance. Not what you'd expect from an insurance company.
Let's count sand. It's not.
Being farmer extreme.
Let's wait in line. Awesome. This is all you guys have? Where are all the good games? You guys have nothing. Zip. Nada.
We have not a 3.
With Gamefly.com, you can stay at home and rent games from the largest selection on the planet, and we'll send them to you. Go to Gamefly.com now for your free trial. Rated T through M.
Longer lasting.
Hey, who's that? Come here, that's mine. Hey, now bring it back.
Gotta have sweet, gotta have new, longer-lasting juicy fruit.
What are you setting your sights on? And when you see it, will you be ready?
Just pick up the phone, dial 1-800-645-ARMY, and you'll get this free DVD. You'll learn about the hundreds of opportunities the Army can offer you. Skills, education, healthcare. Call 1-800-645-ARMY, and you'll also get this free boonie hat. Whatever you're looking for, the Army can help you find it.
Oh, hurry up, man. Boss is coming in.
Dude, almost got it.
Hey guys, finished testing that game yet? I've got another one I need designed.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Hey, I can't believe we got jobs doing this.
I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere with these games.
Call Westwood College online, 800-914-8582. That's 914-8582. Call now.
X-Play, the most brutally honest video game reviews on TV. Tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
This week on the G-Spot. Before polygons, there were vector graphics. Before first person, there was side-scrolling. Before force powers, there were power-ups. Before it all ends, see how it began as Icons brings you Star Wars. Find the G-Spot every weeknight starting at 10.
You know what I think we should do during the show today, Kevin?
What's that?
I think we should take people's calls about anything.
Nice!
Anything. Your apple turnover
Oh,
recipe.
it is good.
It is
You've
tasty
had it,
turnover.
you've had it,
A
it's
little
good.
yummy.
Yeah.
Calorie, caloric. Very, very heavy, though.
Yes.
Whatever you want. Call us. The number is 800-839-7880.
Yes, and you can email us through our web form is g4tv.com/ASKAOTS. And you can also chat with us, too. We have a chat room.
It's an IRC one.
Yeah, the internet relay chat. It's
Love it.
chat.g4tv.com. And you can BBS, syshop chat with us even, right?
I can, actually. I was in during the break sometimes. I like to break people into chat.
That's
and
awesome.
like
That's so
yell
powerful.
at them, and then I block them. Yeah,
Nice.
it is.
Yeah, block them? Is that
I do. Sometimes I'll just F5 them if I don't like what they say.
Nice.
That drops them.
Awesome. Now, a great new magazine launched a couple months back. You may have heard of it. It's called Make Magazine.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites. They actually have a great blog, too.
Their blog is awesome.
Yeah.
Always updated with cool projects.
The cover story in the first issue was all about aerial kite photography. So we decided, why not build our own, but with a little bit of a twist. We want to make a live aerial kite video.
Yeah, stills aren't the most TV-friendly thing, so we figure let's throw a video camera
Why
on
not
that
do
boy.
video? So we started off with the D-Link camera. And this is the one that we used right here.
There it
It's
is.
the DCS 950G wireless camera from
Look at
D-Link.
that wireless camera.
I love that little thing.
Look at
The
that.
only problem, though, is that this thing, obviously, wireless camera, you got to plug it into the wall somewhere.
Right.
So we had to come up with a way that, we could make this completely untethered from power and actually put it up in the sky.
Can we do solar power?
Not solar power. We decided to actually use a 5-volt, because actually it's a 5-volt unit, a voltage regulator, and solder a bunch of 9-volt batteries together, regulate the voltage down to 5 volts, plug it in, and it gave us about 45 minutes of fly time, if you will.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Just for a couple batteries.
And it's a lightweight little camera. It's not too heavy, so it's easy to attach to the kite. Now, after we got it all soldered and put together, we had to mount it to the kite itself.
Duct tape, right?
No, not duct tape. We
I'm
actually
too-
made
I'm
kind of
all
like
for two.
an X with string and then put it in the center.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's just kind of floating
It's kind of like
there.
a hang gliding camera almost.
Right, exactly. And then we used one of those two-hand kites. You know what I'm talking about? The two-hand control kites?
Yeah, those are
Have you ever flown one of those?
No.
I
And
tried
probably
one
never
time.
will.
I took it right into the ground.
Nice. Well done.
Well, it's hard
Have
to
you seen
do.
the guys surfing with those things too,
Yeah,
by the way?
those are fun. Looks like a lot of fun.
Tangent, sorry.
Anyway, we actually have our maiden flight, some action of it right here. We took it out, tested it out. There it is on the ground, and then we took off here. And you
See
can
that
see
bad boy going?
Yeah, it's not
Woo!
bad. It actually worked really good. Now, what's happening here is it's sending the wireless video signal down to the laptop that's on the ground, and this laptop is capturing all of the video. So, like, in real time, you can sit here and watch what's going on with the laptop, capture the video. It's good for, spying on the neighbors, go
Sure.
to their house.
Look,
or,
if they're having a pool party next door and you're not
you know,
invited, fly a kite.
Done. You're
Make it
in.
happen.
So
and then sell it on the internet.
That's right. You probably could, depending on the content.
I'd buy it, actually.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. Just send me an email. Let me know.
Email them if you have some content like that, yeah. Anyway, you can check out the full details of the kite cam on our website, g4tv.com/AOTS. We're going to be posting some video and some images up there so people can, take a look at what we built and how we did it. And it's a lot of fun. It's easy to do, too.
Very nice. You actually flew it over a neighbor's house, right? So that's what
I'm
we're
not
gonna
good. The two-handed kites we had to have.
Never mind. Yeah. Now, I'm going to take you on a little journey, actually, to where Sarah keeps her damn good downloads.
Really? Yeah. Okay, so are you ready for a damn good download?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, now this one is, I wouldn't say it's the most visual of all downloads, but it's really good, so try to stay with me.
I can.
I know you like the pretty pictures, pretty flowers. This is text.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, yes.
Come on!
Woo!
Okay,
Ones
so
and zeros, numbers, letters. No?
Stuff like that.
Yes.
Source code.
I'm all for it. Let's
Okay.
compile something.
Because I'm actually going to show you some.
Are you
It's
really?
called Beyond Compare. It's $30 to buy, but you can
it's a
try
little
it.
pricey, Sarah.
But you can try it for free for 30 days.
Oh,
And you
okay.
probably get everything you want to get done in those 30 days. Okay, so I've just opened up the program and it's saying, okay, we're going to compare two files, right? You can
All right.
compare files or folders, but for these purposes, I've said files. These are two very similar files.
This sounds
of the
fun.
actual source code of my website, except that I've made like one little change. Okay, so I say, yes, I want to compare these files. Then it opens up, and at this point,
Oh,
it's
look
saying,
at that.
all right, I'm comparing stuff. Now it's letting me know right now I'm actually looking for everything that just matches, but then I can
Nice.
look for everything all together, or I could look for just the differences, and it's saying here at the bottom here, see, you changed FOAF to footsie. I'm recognizing that that's wrong.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
this seems like, my goodness, when would this ever come into play? But sometimes if you're just tweaking around with some stuff and you can't really remember what changes you made, and you've got a couple different versions,
Sure.
this is a really good way to figure out, okay, at what point did I make a change, and you can change the original file, or just see what the differences are and where it happens.
Very nice.
This also works for folders. So let's just say, for example, let's see if I can go back. I've only opened it one certain way, so it's the only way
Gotcha.
I'm used to doing it. There's certain folders that say I've got like a couple music folders, right? Sometimes you have some of the same files in different folders
Sure.
along your system, whatever. You can check two different folders, like
Sometimes
for
you
example.
download a single and then you download the album later.
It just sucks, and I hate doing that, and it's like all about organization. So at this point, I'm looking at two different music folders, and it's like, okay, this music file was in this folder. Maybe I created it at a certain time.
Right.
Here's the one on the right. That's the one that I want. So it's all sort of about figuring out what you got
trees. I
and
like
what
that
is
song.
different.
Very nice.
Isn't that fun?
It's good stuff.
There you go. Beyond
Look,
Compare.
look,
Try
it
it for
didn't
free. Buy it for 30.
Sarah, it didn't need the bells and the whistles. It
I
did not
know.
need the pretty imagery. All it needed was a smile and a little explanation.
That's why I like you, Kevin Pereira. If you want to surf on over to g4tv.com, did that sound?
Well, no,
did I come across as being?
I winked into the single and it just looked a little creepy. I was even bothered by it.
They don't understand the single.
I was
Kevin.
show them the single then. Let's explain it to them. Like we saw the single
That's
and I smiled. Well, no, we're not.
Now they're just
It's
doing the
all right,
two-shot. Okay, that's my single.
That is.
Go to g4tv.com/Sterling Files. If you want to get Beyond Compare for yourself, you'll also find all my other goodies in that same section.
Nice. Still
now
ahead.
we're on a double.
What?
Two-shot.
Oh, yes.
I'm just trying to bring them in.
Okay. Still ahead. It came from the depths of eBay, and frankly, it needs a shower. It's a little stanky. And DV Tuesday is all about the Star Wars stuff that you haven't heard about.
Listen up, Sprite Remix. Refresh, rethink, remix. It's all about the new Sprite Remix. Aruba Job.
House real big, cars real big, belly real big, everything real big, rims real big, pockets real big, rich snitch, I'm real big time.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, out now for Xbox and PlayStation 2, rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Warning, the makers of Tag Body Spray accept no responsibility for any injuries resultant from the wearing of this product. Any getting down and or funky, however, you can totally blame on us. We're good like that.
Hey. Introducing Tag Body Spray for guys. Consider yourself warned.
You're pretty. Waiting long?
Yeah, and I'm late.
No car, huh?
Bad credit.
I got a car. Hey, I can't get financing. Sure you can. It's easy. Just call 1-800-BAR-NONE. If you need car financing, even if you have bad credit, 1-800-BAR-NONE could get you approved in minutes. 1-800-BAR-NONE? You can? I am? Really? Scintillating. Need a car? Call 1-800-BAR-NONE. Everyone deserves a second chance, bar none. Call now.
We assumed they would fly in saucers. We assumed they would demand to see our leaders. We assumed they would find us first. You were wrong. See what science thinks is really out there. Alien Planet, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Only on the Discovery Channel.
Nobody in our office was as productive as Clay. Of course, he's got a natural advantage.
I6. It's easier when you have 12 fingers. 12-fingered little bee. Busy, busy, busy.
Now everyone can do more for less. Upgrade your office with Dell desktops featuring Intel Pentium 4 processors with HT technology. Call 1-800-DELL-BIZ today to get the latest deals on systems for your small business. Right now, double your memory for free. Plus, get free shipping on select systems. Other select desktops start at only $299. Get more of productivity with Dell. Get more of now.
All right, episode 3 comes out next week, people! Next week! So we have to take action right here and right now. That's what we do here on DVD's Day! Of course, Chris Gore is with us again. Welcome back, Chris. I know you're just slightly excited for this whole thing.
A little excited.
Just slightly a fan.
I saw the film last week. I loved it. I was in geek heaven. I've been waiting 25 years to see The Duel.
And you're not the first person who said that.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of good buzz.
Telling you,
Even
pretty
at
cool.
Rotten Tomatoes are happy.
Yeah, no, it's worth the wait.
All right. Well, in honor of Star Wars, we have quite a bit of maybe lesser-known Star Wars fan DVD memorabilia, what have you.
Yeah, these are rare DVDs. These are ones that, you know, the Star Wars DVD collection came out a while back. These are ones you got to look a little harder to find.
If you're the real fan, though,
yes,
you need them.
If you're a true fan, you got to check these out.
All right, so let's start with The Simpsons Bart Wars.
Now, Bart Wars, this is a collection of 4 Simpsons episodes. I hate to say only one of which actually contains a Star Wars reference. But, you know, the thing is this, not a lot on it. And if you're a collector like me, you'll buy it for the box cover, which is kind of a drag to actually just get a DVD for the box cover, but I'm geeky enough that I would do that.
Of course you are.
I can't 100% recommend this one, but, you know, it's just one of those that you're going to see it
you
somewhere.
at least got to know it's out there.
You got to know it's out there.
All right, moving on now. The Star Wars Holiday Special. I believe this is a VHS, Chris.
Well, you can get it on VHS or DVD. You can find it. I can't tell you exactly where eBay, but if you look around eBay, you can find out where to get this. Now, this came out in 1978, you know, right after the original Star Wars came out. And it's really a bad variety musical special with B. Arthur. There's some plot about Life Day.
B. Arthur is in the holiday special? Oh, I have to get
Art
this.
Carney is in it. I mean, it's a
that's
cheesy,
exciting.
it was made in the 70s, so what do we do with everything in the 70s? It's a variety show.
I love
the
it.
one cool thing on it is an 11-minute cartoon that introduces the character Boba Fett. For that alone, it's worth getting, and you can find it. You know where to go.
eBay, yeah. Okay, Jar Jar Binks, the True Hollywood Story. My God, what's going on here?
Now, what's cool about this is this came out right after Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and it's sort of Jar Jar's descent into drugs and how fame affects him.
Because you
or
knew
lack of fame.
that was going to happen. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
Jar Jar was totally finished from the get-go.
Well, it's a spoof that's kind of a parody of the True Hollywood Stories. The only one who seems to like Jar Jar is his girlfriend because he's a really big tongue. And there's actually a really funny, fake George Lucas commentary on it where a guy sounds just like George. You know, special effects are just a tool to tell a story.
All right, next one.
I dug it.
Next one I can't even pronounce. Can you?
It's Os Trapajoles Neguera dos Planetas, which is a bad Portuguese accent from me. It's known among fans as the Brazilian Star Wars, and it's sort of a Sid Marty Krofft thing with dune buggies. It's pretty bad.
And this is another foreign, another VHS.
Dunyaye Kutaran Adam.
And it's a Turkish version.
It's a Turkish film. It stands for The Man Who Saved the World. And it's what they do in Turkey is they'll take American movies, only use the special effects. They'll reshoot the movie with Turkish actors.
What about Star Wars?
Star Wars.
We really do have a lot, don't we?
There's a lot of documentaries about the fans who waited in line for Episode 1. This is the best documentary about the fans who waited in line for Episode 1. Just a lot of great extras on the disc, and it really gets to the heart of fandom. Why would someone in a costume wait forever for a movie?
I don't know, Chris, but what about the Star Wars Ewok Adventures, which I happen to know that this actually was filmed near my house where I grew up. So I remember when this all came out.
You could have been in the movie.
I know. No, I was too tall by that point, even me.
Well, it's these two made-for-TV movies came out after Return of the Jedi, kind of cashing in on the Ewok craze. Except there wasn't an Ewok craze. Just no one seemed to notice that.
Hardware Wars.
Hardware Wars.
Sorry, I'm just gonna.
You're
gonna talk forever.
No, I could. Hardware Wars is a spoof that came out right after Star Wars. This is a special edition DVD of Hardware Wars.
All right. Now we've got the Star Wars, the special editions.
Now this is really interesting. These DVDs here are actually the original Star Wars movies as they were released in 77, 1980, and 1983. These are actually from the Laserdisc collection. If I can lift this up, it's heavy. This is the Laserdisc collection, the definitive collection, which has commentary from Lucas.
You are only one of two people I know who has this.
Well, if you have a Laserdisc player like me, I really prefer the original movies. Not a big fan of the special editions.
Of course.
But some ambitious fans have actually taken the Laserdisc versions and actually put them on DVD.
Oh, that's fun. So
again,
the rest
where
of us can enjoy it.
Yeah, I have no idea where you can get those eBay, but look, somewhere on the internet eBay.
Well, Chris, you never cease to amaze me with your fandom. Your geekdom. But thank you. Thank you for being here, of course.
Thanks again for having me.
It's always a pleasure. You can visit filmthreat.com or, of course, chrisgore.com. Take your pick or maybe even do both if you're feeling wild. Now, don't run off because I'm not done with you yet. First off, we're going to take your anything calls. And then it came from eBay. Put that disposable income to good use. And after that, me and my Plasma TV sidekick will take our places and bring you the feed.
You are the designer. You are the driver. Forza Motorsport. You are what you race. Rated everyone.
Wanderlust. I was here first.
Yeah, but I saw it first.
It's mine.
No.
Yeah.
Give me this stuff.
No.
This is mine.
Gotta have sweet, gotta have new, longer-lasting juicy fruit.
Napster introduces Napster to Go, the world's first portable music subscription service. Fill your MP3 player with an unlimited number of songs for only $15 a month. Go to Napster.com now to try it for free.
Oh, you are in a hurry.
You may now kiss the bride. I don't think so.
I see you out there.
Still trying to be fly with that 10-year-old cassette player? Come on, dog. Join us in the 21st century. How does a $20,000 interior car makeover sound to you? Watch G4 for clues every night from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Then go to G4TV.com to enter the Whipset sweepstakes. 4 new clues drop every night. The more you watch, the more chances you have to win. Please believe it's the Whipset sweepstakes, May 8th through May 21st.
All right, welcome back. We're still the same attack of the show you know and love.
Very true.
We didn't go changing over the break,
No,
Kevin.
we didn't.
Coming up, we're hearing the band. We're hearing that the band, the bad is the new good.
Yes.
Hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, forget the band.
No, don't forget the
Oh,
band.
don't forget the band.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they're coming up too. But coming up, we're going to talk to the author that wrote the book, that the bad is the good.
good, right.
Yeah, anyway, you'll see. Plus, MC Lyrics Born promises to put our rhyming dictionary to shame.
Nice.
He's going to do that.
You know what time it is though now?
What?
It's time for a live phone call.
Oh, okay. Let's
you ready?
do that. Yeah, let's
do
take
it.
a call.
All right, Tom joins us from the phone from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Tom.
John.
John.
Hey.
John. Okay.
We'll accept either one
way. Yeah.
at this point in
I guess
time.
Tom's on hold. So, John, how you doing?
I'm good. Long-time fan.
Oh, excellent.
Appreciate it, buddy. Got a question for us,
buddy?
Yeah, I was wondering whether I should get the PSP or iPod.
Oh.
Hey, we've taken a question like this before, I think. I guess,
Why do these get confused?
I don't know,
mean,
John. Do you want an MP3 player or do you want a gaming machine?
I want both.
Then you got to go with the PSP. I mean,
There we go, done.
unless you're resigned to playing Breakout and text adventure games on your iPod.
Dude, the text and adventure games rock.
Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding. Yes.
Okay, yes, thank you. Hey, there's a no-brainer there. Go for the PSP. I mean, yes, you'll only get up to, 2 gigs of MP3s if you buy the stick, which is expensive, but if you want a gaming machine, that's the only real way to go.
Yeah, or get a shuffle with a PSP, and then it's a lot cheaper.
There you go. Done.
Yeah.
Josh joins us. No, this is probably Tom. I'm betting this is Tom. Tom, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Is this Josh or Tom?
This is Josh.
Oh, man, I was going to go all in, too.
He's called from
I
Santa
don't know what
Monica.
happened to John.
That's right down the street. Josh, why don't you just come to the studio? You're like 2 blocks away.
Yeah, can I get directions?
Yeah, Google Maps.
No, I want to know, Kevin Pereira, when's your website coming back up?
Great question.
Probably never, man.
Never?
Probably, look, I did the website thing before, and I don't know that I really want to do it again.
Let's at least plug his website. Then.
It's a lot of work.
Do you have a website?
I do.
Let's take down your website. What's your website URL?
It's www.joshmills.net.
Nice.
Done.
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 Now you have like hundreds of thousands
I
of
was
people.
really worried for a minute it was going to be like it's geocities.com
/
tilde ampersand game zone
You gotta get your
/
site back up though.
It's not coming up. Any of it.
Do you need a server? I'll host you.
No, I'm a one-on-one guy. I'm taken care of. I can handle my 2 gigs of
pay the
bandwidth
$9.95
a month.
a month
Yeah,
for
no,
that
I think we're
quality
still on the
service.
free plan actually. But
Is there
no,
free
look,
plan?
it's just I did it before, man. I've done the website
You're
thing.
over it.
I don't need to do it again.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I got the Moblog. Look at the pictures. They're pretty. Done.
Nice. That's the first person I've ever heard that's like over their website.
I'm
it's
just
like, I'm done with the
look,
website.
I did it. And it's over with.
That's cool.
All right, you know the drill. I show them, you laugh, and then you secretly run to your computers and you place a bid. That's how it works. With It Came from eBay.
That was so freaking loud. I don't think I can hear now.
I actually
man.
surprised
You just, like,
myself. I wasn't expecting to get that loud. My apologies. All right, let's get to the eBay goodness. First off, this one is hilarious. It's the Mean Fisher-Price toys. It's got 37 bids. It's going for $61 here, but let me see
Show me what you mean by mean.
Look at this guy. He clearly pushed the little girl down the slide. That is mean, Kevin. That is mean. Here, he stole the bottle from the baby. What a jerk.
So this
He's
is
helping
just
his mom
really...
cheat at cards. Look at this one. Even the elderly are not immune. You see Grandma there? Look, she's just knitting. Oh, no! He pushed
They're
Grandma
evil.
over. It's evil toys. It's
Yes.
Fisher-Price little people. All right, unimpressed. How about the stubby glove? The stubby glove.
I haven't heard of the stubby glove.
It's going. There's 4 bids, approximately $12 US. But never again. Well, there's only really one picture. No, there's more pictures. Hold on, let me scroll up. There we go. It's an assortment of gloves. Like not only do you need like your beer koozie, but the glove is attached to it. So now you never worry about where you're setting your beer. It's always on you, and you don't have to get the cold hand or the warm beer in the summer. It's all there. You're taken care of.
Have you ever played Edward 40 Hands?
No, what's that?
Have you ever played that game?
No, I haven't.
You take 2 40s and you duct tape them to your hands, and then you can't put them down until you drink them all.
Oh, you're such a lame
Those
frat
are
boy.
fun, dude.
You're such a,
I wasn't a frat boy, but that was
But
still
you
a
are
fun
now.
game
You're
to
making
play.
up for lost time.
Okay.
Edward 40 Hands?
Dude, it was fun. It was similar to your little It Came from eBay thing. It was much better.
That's kind of funny. I'll give you that. All right.
Okay.
This one's good. Since you are such a frat boy, this would impress your friends. It's a thong gorilla. Then so here it's clearly just a thong with a big fuzzy gorilla on it. Look at that.
Is this
Kev.
something you want for yourself, or what's going
It's
on here, guys?
$38. There's no bids. I'm just saying that if
okay.
you know in the market for a thong, there's one with the gorilla on it.
That's...
All right. This one's going to win you over.
All
I
right.
wanted to kind of keep the energy down until now.
Okay.
And clearly I succeeded. But this is where it's all about a 5-minute feel of my false testicle. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll say that one more time. A 5-minute feel of a man's false testicle. It says, don't worry, it won't hurt, which is a bonus. It's cool. It's a bit like a stress ball. He says it right there. Come on, $282 US, 5 minutes, Kev.
There you go. Dude, I'll buy this
It's like a
for
stress
you.
ball.
I'm buying it. I'm
I
buying
don't
it.
need it.
Done.
You need to
I'm buying it
de-stress.
for you.
You need to de-stress.
You can teabag. You can do whatever you like.
Put your nut up on eBay.
No.
Just 2.5 minute feel. Let them poke it.
I wonder if they're hitting the censor button.
It's a celebrity testicle.
No, I'm not letting people.
There you have it. Always expect the unexpected when it came from eBay. I have fun with that. That was a good one. Now that ominous humming noise that you probably hear, it's actually the feed.
Yep.
So if you happen to find yourself in a dive bar and you notice a drunk, unshaven, and unshowered antivirus program staring into his gin and muttering, "Not on my watch, not on my watch," here's why. Symantec's Worm Warrior dropped the ball and accidentally sent out a virus warning to many Mac users saying their systems had become infected with a Trojan. This, of course, triggered frenzied tech mayhem. It turns out the false alert was sent because of a rogue virus definition update, and Symantec quickly issued an apology. This was a poor consolation to Mac users, though, some of which had to rebuild their entire computers on advice from Symantec staff. So they naturally did what computer geeks usually do when they feel they've been wronged. They run to the nearest forum and commence angry posting. That'll show them! You wouldn't know anything about that, though. So what has the former RIAA chief Hillary Rosen been up to since leaving her old job? Well, she's been doing a little downloading, legally, songs for her brand new iPod, according to her recent article in the Huffington Post. But it seems Ms. Rosen is a little miffed. She doesn't care who knows it either. She calls the device a trap sprung by Steve Jobs because it only plays MP3s purchased through iTunes and ignores other legal music sites such as Rhapsody.com and AOLmusic.com. She then drives the point home by suggesting the word monopoly and making comparisons to Bill Gates, which, as you know, works like a dog whistle to Jobs' ears. On a side note, Hillary may take her shtick on the road. Her killer, "What's the deal with iTunes?" bit is gold, Jerry, gold! Now, speaking of the deal with iTunes, an intrepid iTunes member just discovered he can now purchase music videos from the site in addition to songs. That's right. A Mac-oriented blog called Wise's Thoughts claims iTunes is offering a limited selection of videos, like a few from the Gorillaz, whose music is used in iPod ads, and that the files show up in your purchased music playlist when you buy the album. You have the option of playing them in the album art box in a separate window or full screen. And he found that the videos are not DRM encoded, but they won't transfer to iPods. However, could this be iTunes gingerly stepping into new territory? And finally, we said it was going to happen, but you didn't listen. Well, maybe you did listen, but this kind of works better if there's some antagonism. Okay, so anyway, somebody's found a way to get Game Boy emulators onto the PSP. Of course, for now, it only works on the Japanese version. It doesn't support sound, but it's something, right? These homebrew apps take some time before the kinks are kind of worked out, but it's amazing how quickly people find new ways to put things where they do not belong. Of course, you can buy a Game Boy for about 20 bucks, but that's nowhere near as thrilling as playing 8-bit games on a $250 device, right? I guess it's all the principle of the thing. And that's today's feed, peeps. Learn it, know it, live it.
Oh, we will, and we
Yes.
shall.
I think that's awesome.
I think there's so many people out there who said, like, I want a PSP, but not until I can run stuff off the memory
Right.
stick. And I think, you know, Sony's update, the 1.5 in Japan and on all the US models, they can't run unsigned code.
Right.
You know, yes, there's hacks out there for that, and they're working on them right now, but I think Sony should just update it and let it run. Just let them do it, because
Well, you know what
that's
it
going to
is?
get the PSP into the hands.
Exactly, and it reminds me of the same thing that happened with the Xbox. You remember? When the
Yes.
hacks first started coming out, Microsoft was so against them.
Right.
And then now they're kind of like, maybe we should have added some of that functionality. And
Oh,
then
yeah, totally.
I have a feeling in the next Xbox 360, we're going to see a lot of those
Did
features
you ever
come to
hear
life.
about the Xbox Media Center? It's like,
Mhm.
oh, we could pay for the add-on that will do quarter of what all the homebrew apps will
Right.
do right now for free. It's like, look,
They need to
Sony,
open it up.
Seriously, please open it up.
Yes.
Make it happen. Now, the biggest thing to happen to gaming since Jolt Cola Video Game Expo E3 is almost here. And starting on Monday, May 16th, G4 will be bringing you the most extensive E3 coverage you'll get anywhere.
Yes, we'll be coming at you directly from the showroom floor with 4 days worth of 2-hour live E3 specials.
Oh, I'm sweating it. And for more information on E3 itself, go to e3insider.com. That's the event's official site. Of course, if you want a closer look at the action, you'll just have to get a job at a PR firm and hope that they get Electronic Arts as a client.
Yeah.
Which probably isn't going to happen.
Might not.
So just watch the TV. Yeah. Make your life easy. Now, who says we can't bring you live music on a Tuesday, huh?
Not me.
No. Oh, well, then tell your dad to shut the hell up then, because when we come back, hip-hop icon Lyrics Born will be here, and author Steven Johnson will tell us how pop culture is actually making us smarter. Believe it.
Believe that.
The feed is brought to you by Doritos. Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, don't wait to be great. Visit INNW.com.
We assumed they would fly in saucers. We assumed they would demand to see our leaders. We assumed they would find us first. We were wrong. See what science thinks is really out there. Alien Planet. Check your local listings. Only on the Discovery Channel.
Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, the next level.
Longer lasting.
Hey, who's that? Come here, that's mine. Hey, now bring it back.
Gotta have sweet, gotta have new, longer-lasting juicy fruit.
All the lightsaber skills and all the force powers can't save you from the one thing you can never escape: your destiny. Star Wars Episode 3, the video game. Before you see the movie, live it. Rated teen.
Oh, hurry up, man. Boss is coming in.
Dude, almost got it.
Hey guys, finished testing that game yet? I've got another one I need designed.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Hey, I can't believe we got jobs doing this. I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere with these games.
Call Westwood College online, 800-914-8582. That's 914-8582. Call now.
Hey. Our next guest is an author whose latest book, Everything Bad is Good for You, says that pop culture is actually making us all smarter. And yes, folks, he's serious. Please welcome Steven Johnson to the show. Steven, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You can't, I mean, everything I've read and anything that anybody's ever said about everything I love, from TV to video games, says that I am ignorant and I am stupid on account of all this, and you're telling me the opposite now, right?
I'm going to be the hero to every 15-year-old across the country.
Yes,
I'm
please,
going to be worshipped like a god. No, I mean, when you listen to all the critics, I mean, you get this, I'm sure you're aware of this as much as I am. They basically sound like they've never played a game. I mean, they have this total stereotypic image of what gaming is like. They think it's universally violent.
It's a hula hoop, but digital, and it's evil.
And, and, you know, the only thing they'll say is, oh, it may help you with a little manual dexterity. My dad used to say, we're raising a generation of manually dexterous idiots. You know, that's what he used to say.
But they'll whoop you in Thumb Wars.
Exactly.
So that's, you got that going
That was
for
good. But that was, you know, Pac-Man, you know, and they don't realize that the games have grown unbelievably more complex over the last, 20 or 30 years that they've been around.
So they're still focusing on the Pongs and not on the Grand Theft Autos necessarily.
Exactly.
Now, I mean, how does focusing on a Grand Theft Auto shift that, though? Because I've seen the media focus on it. It seems that it's all about teaching us to be killing machines.
Yeah, what I try and do in this book is to look at the kind of thinking you have to do to play a video game, and I also talk about television and a few other things, but I focus a lot on games. And to look not so much at the content, is it violent or not, because everybody's debating that already. But look at what kind of problem solving do you have to do, what kind of pattern recognizing do you have to do, how many objectives do you have to kind of keep in your head at any given time, and the kind of learning that people will do. I mean, I have this classic story that I like to tell about showing my 7-year-old nephew SimCity for the first time, and like walking around and showing this, and basically pretending like I'm just giving him a tour of a town. Like, here's my mayor's house, you know, and here's where the river is, and then and
here's the Godzilla monster. Oh wait,
exactly.
that's a disaster. No, that's not educational.
But then, after about 30 minutes, I'm like, I'm having trouble with this industrial area here. I'm having, a hard time getting it to really come alive. And he's like, I think you should lower your industrial tax rates.
Brilliant.
I mean, he just had picked up the kind of inner logic of the game by spending, 20 minutes with it.
And now he may not understand what the industrial tax rate is, but he knows that he needs to lower it in order to make it happen, and that explains it, right?
That's the way to look at it. I mean, it's not, you know, he's not necessarily getting information about the world, although in SimCity you actually do get a little bit of information, and Civilization and Age of Empires you probably do as well. But what he's getting is a way of, I call it in the book, kind of telescoping.
Yeah, let's go into that. Describe the concept of telescoping, because I think that's really important.
Think about what your mind is like when you're in the middle of a game, when you're in the middle of like one of the Zelda games or something like that, 20 hours into it. You're sitting there and you've got, you know, 20 different or maybe even more objectives in your head that are kind of clearly defined to you that you've figured out over that period of time. And you're sitting there going, ultimately I need to rescue the princess, but before I do that I have to do this, and before I do that I got to get money to be able to build this boat so that I can find the map, so that I can do all these other things. And you've figured that all out by playing the game, unless you've been looking at the game guide. But you've created that kind of itinerary of objectives in your head, and you're making those decisions on the fly and managing them and trying to figure out what's a short-term priority, what's a long-term priority. That's very complicated thinking. Right. It is, by the way, not the kind of thinking you do when you read a book. As great as books are, you aren't juggling objectives like that in the same way.
Right. And now this will affect us in the real world, right? Like this has applications. When it comes to problem solving, or for in general, how does that work?
Well, this is what, you know, life is like. I mean, when you...
I got to build the boat to save the princess.
I mean, rescuing princesses is an important part of growing up.
It is.
No, if you grow up, and you know, you will, I'm sure. You'll go to a real job, and if you live in your office and you're trying to figure out, you know, I have to do this memo so that I can, you know, get this project done, so that I can impress my boss, so that I can get this raise. What's the best sequence? What should I focus on? What should I not focus on? That's thinking. That's an important part of being smart. And games, more than any form of media, are actually training us to think that way.
Now the question, at least for me at the end of the day, is, well, if it's making us smarter, that's great, but is it making us better? Like, is it actually helping us as people or as a generation?
I think it is if it's part of what I like to call a balanced media diet.
So if it's the orange juice in the cereal commercial, then we're all right?
If it works for food, it works for media. And that, in the sense, you know, there are things you can get out of games that you cannot get out of books, even the best books. But there are certainly things you can get out of the best books that you cannot get out of games. So if you're spending all day long, kids out there, reading, you know, reading books all day.
You should just point at them. Listen up, children.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel in this day and age, if somebody were, if I had a 15-year-old who was doing nothing but reading novels, I would say, you know what, you really need to get into the interactive world.
Right.
Just as I would say to somebody who's only playing video games, hey, pick up a novel, you can learn from that as well.
Well, on behalf of everybody out there who takes this to heart, thank you so much for fighting the good fight, Stephen.
Hey,
we appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
Great.
All right, you can find Everything Bad is Good for You in bookstores. Remember that. I'm going to say it one more time. Everything Bad is Good for You. And you can also check out Stephen's blog at StephenBerlinJohnson.com. Now, when the crew tells us it's safe to come back, Lyrics Born will be here performing the single I'm Just Raw off his new album.
Brought to you by OLM, web hosting at your service since 1996.
Hey, Kevin, I know, we've been waiting for you. Come on in, you've been missing the party.
When you have a great host, getting set up is easy. Start a website with OLM.net, and setup is quick and simple.
So, tell me about yourself.
Kevin has two older brothers, both married, two nieces, one nephew, all of whom he spoils, and his parents are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. His website has the highest sales in the US, and in his spare time, he volunteers to help homeless children.
Wow.
A great host is always there to support you, 24/7. And OLM.net is the web host with the most. So start your own website with web-based email, store and share digital photos online, and 24/7 customer support with a real live person. All this for as little as $5.95 a month. With a great host, anything is possible. OLM.net. For this special price, go to OLM.net/G4TechTV.
Catherine, wait.
Leave me alone. I'm not worthy of you.
It is I that am not worthy of you.
How can you say that? Edward, you have been nothing but honorable.
I've been a fool my whole life. Catherine, I love you. I've always loved you.
Oh, Reggie.
Michelle? Introducing new Butterfinger Crisp, the first wafer candy bar with Butterfinger cream.
Michelle, look at the screen.
What? New Butterfinger Crisp from Nestle. Break out of the ordinary.
A superstar on the road to glory, Trinidad is in devastating form.
A true champion ready for the spotlight. Right wants to stop him in his tracks. When invincible meets indomitable, it's a head-on collision. Trinidad versus Right, Saturday, May 14th, live on DirecTV pay-per-view. Don't miss Trinidad versus Right, live on DirecTV pay-per-view, channel 123. Is the light at the end of the tunnel an oncoming train?
I will pay upwards of $9 to see a movie.
I will wear out the buttons on my remote, searching for a decent movie.
I will stare blankly at an empty shelf in the video store.
What lengths will you go to see a great movie? Stars has the movies you want. No hassles, no unreasonable costs, just hundreds of movies each month. If you want movies, get Stars.
I will.
I will.
Stars is just one of the 12 distinct movie channels in the Star Super Pack. Call 1-800-DIRECTV or visit directv.com and order Stars today.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll talk to the guys from CoolHunting.com about the new hotness that is building your own Atari game. Plus, Kevin Rose brings us a dark tip, now with 30% more darkness. And it's 18 feet of pure mech warrior badassness. Brendan goes into the Great White North to meet a man who's building a monster in his backyard. Now hailing from the Bay Area's Quantum crew, Lyrics Born is here to add some much-needed flavor to your Tuesday. And now, Lyrics Born!
Yes, indeed, for all my people out there in G4. Attack of the show, y'all. We gonna put this down for the whole Bay Area, the 510, the 415, the 707, etc. Off the album, Same-ish, Different Day. Lyrics Born featuring Dan the Automator. And it go a little something like this, I said it go a little something like this, Nobody remembers those Rap City episodes from 20 years ago when you were the guest host. Past history, let it go. Get off on a medico. Pack a duffel bag with all your wrinkled clothes and pedal home. Get a little dictaphone, sit alone in the middle of the room and let it flow. Wouldn't it be better if you went and chose a new career path, like a shepherd or a flight attendant on an aircraft? You're pitiful, a polymorph, tiny fishy in a smaller pond, holding Barbie dolls and leftover beads from the Mardi Gras. Acting hella hard, that's just poppycock, cause inside you're hella soft like a Jolly Rancher lollipop. I'll give you cauliflower ears, stupid. You're weird, feeling blue on a stool somewhere, two-fisting beers at a half brow, moaning like a hot gal, crying on the shoulder of some old man you met just now. I'm harder than you, I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you, I'm just raw. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and gosh darn it, people like me. I'm harder than you, I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you, I'm just raw. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and gosh darn it, people like me. I'm sorry, mate, this is awkward, K, little hard to say, so I'll just say it, mean your mommy date. She's awfully great, she's a saucy dame. She calls me late, always wants to meet on her coffee breaks. She bought me seats to Bonnie right now. There's no concrete date, but she bought the ring. It's laundry day, and my stockings stink from my foot up in your ass. You drive me absolutely batty. See, I'm crabby when you get around me. Tell me who's your daddy? Call me Mr. McAfee, a boop deck happy. Shut your trap. Get back in the backseat of the Camry. Don't sass me or I'll backhand you, smack you with an axe handle, burn you with a wax candle, slap you with a sandal. I'm trying to watch the rap channel. Can't you tell we laugh about you? Call yourself a rapper? I gives a rat's ass about you. Harder than you, I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you, I'm just raw. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and gosh darn it, people like me. I'm harder than you, I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you, I'm just raw. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and gosh darn it, people like me. Why do I even bother with these off-brand cats? Y'all the wombats, man. I'm about to blow this pop stand. Lyrically, y'all don't compare to me in any context. Like a stealth bomber up against a Hyundai accent, talking to a shot glass, bong hit to a contact. Gary Coleman versus Big Boss Man. Loch Ness monster up against the crawdad. Talking Sly Stallone and Rocky versus Sly Stallone and Copland. Judge Judy versus Johnny Cochran. Oh man, Nell Carter versus Karen Carpenter. Topless Better yet, broadband compared to a long-ass piece of string connecting two pop cans. It's all bad. Don't quit your job at all. Believe me, you'll be so glad. Back on with both hands. Sucks washing saucepans. I know there's an off chance one day hip-hop fans will maybe feel rappers in the top 10 that cross-dress. I'm harder than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. I'm just raw. I'm hotter than you. More popular than you, more clever than you, and gosh darn it, people like me. I'm harder than you. I said I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. I'm just raw. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and gosh darn it, people like me.
Wonderful job. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. For more info on Lyricsborn, visit him on the web at lyricsborn.com and be sure to pick up his new album. Don't go away, because they'll be back one more time.
Last year, when you bought a bag of Baby Ruth, you got a free game of bowling. Another bag? Another free game. Millions of free games were given away. And this year, we're doing it again. That's right. There are millions and millions more free games of bowling in the return of the Baby Ruth free bowling giveaway. Hurry in and pick up specially marked bags of fun size, 10 packs, and minis, and get your free game today.
I'm okay.
Baby Ruth from Nestle, the real deal.
You're gonna like these guys, though. They're a pretty good crew. Everybody listen up. This is Levon.
Hey, Levon, I'm 1 team.
You're on the 120 today.
How are you?
So if there's anything you need, just ask these guys. They'll take care of it, all right?
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
You ever been around anything this fast before?
Yeah. In my last job.
Well, you sound like you know what you're doing.
I do.
Listen up, Sprite Remix. Refresh, rethink, remix. It's all about the new Sprite Remix. Aruba job.
What's the Locarno?
Locarno is K-Swiss.
Like this.
It's new.
I wear my K-Swiss.
They go with everything.
K-Swiss like this.
With my skirt and my sweats.
I like the thin sole.
Like this.
Check out the leather.
I wear my K-Swiss. That's the Locarno.
Like this, like this.
K-Swiss.
Like this.
X-Play, the most brutally honest video game reviews on TV. Next. Tune in, geek out, game on. It's time for E305. Boom! We've got an entire week of the biggest, baddest video game event of the year. G4 is teaming up with IGN to bring you 2 hours a day of live coverage from the show floor. Get ready for huge games and even huger gamers.
It doesn't get any more electrifying than this.
E305 Live, presented by Jeep, starting May 16th at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
All right, dust off your history books because we're playing Call of Duty United Offensive in this week's... Whoa! Attack of the Show LAN party. Lane loves it. During World War II, Sarah, you know Winston Churchill used oratory to motivate the British population victory?
I know that because I play it every night.
Well, in Call of Duty, you're motivated by your frag count.
Oh, I knew that. To register, go to our website and click on Join Our LAN Party. You get all the details and all the links to get yourself started, and we'll see you Thursday for the LAN party.
Yes!
That's right.
See, you're fired up. I'm fired. Everybody's going.
Don't mock me, Pereira.
I'm just saying we should. Kev, fired?
All right.
Yeah?
Optic Wind wants to know, what does Kevin P. think about the Xbox 360?
You know, I'll know more on Monday.
There's pictures, though. You've seen the
pictures. I could care less about skinning my console. Yeah. I just don't care.
Yeah, I
don't care about it. I'm sorry, Jay Allard.
It reminds me of those freaking ugly Dell laptops where you put the case in the back.
It does. It's kind of lame. So other than that, I don't know. We'll know more on Monday. I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for it, but that's about it.
Real quick from It's Wet Willie, is it true Kevin P. doesn't like Star Wars?
You know, there's this rumor around that I'm not a Star Wars fan.
You're not. You've never seen any of them.
I have got Halloween pictures as early as 2004 with me dressed up like Han Solo. So I will bring them onto the show, or maybe we'll put them on the bulletin board as a download. Nice. That'd be cool.
You know, it's
All
been fun.
It has been fun, but all things must come to an end abruptly. So we'll do it right now. Thanks to our guests,
right?
Lyrics Born, Steven Johnson, and Chris Gore.
And now give it up one more time for Lyrics Born. Yeah!
Yes, indeed, Attack of the Show. We gonna take y'all out like this. A little classic from the Bay Area. Yeah, y'all. So right now, if y'all feeling me, I need to put everybody's hands in the air right about now like this. If you're at home watching it, we about to set it off big. Joy, why don't you ask them? Come on.
People, are you ready? Let's start the show.
Say what? Say what?
Let's start the show.
Tell them again, tell them again.
Don't worry about the president. He can't stop us now.
One more time.
He can't stop us now.
Everybody, come on. Here we go, y'all. Calling out to all area crew. We gon' make it all happen right here, right now. Calling out to all area crew. We gon' make it all happen right here, right now. I said calling out to all area crew. We gon' make it all happen right here, right now. Calling out to all area crew. We gon'